Alan Carr's Easy Way to Stop Smoking is coming to Oracle. My name's Colleen Dwyer. I'm a senior therapist at Alan Carr's Easy Way, and I quit smoking in 1997 with this programme. This short presentation will take you through a very special offer being made to Oracle employees. Smokers typically dread the prospect of quitting smoking because we believe that it will involve unpleasant withdrawal symptoms from nicotine. Perhaps we're worried about weight gain or being moody and grumpy. And we also wonder whether we'll ever be truly free of cigarettes. And for these reasons, most smokers do want to quit smoking, but they don't know how. Smoking as a behaviour is actually quite confusing to most people, including smokers. We all know that smoking is unhealthy and antisocial and expensive. In fact, we understand it probably better than most people because we're on the receiving end of it. And yet, we continue to smoke. And it's because we have a fear about not smoking. As much as we're worried about continuing to smoke, we're also worried about quitting. We believe that quitting smoking will involve giving something up, giving up our treat or our pleasure, our prop. We believe that cigarettes relieve stress or act as an appetite suppressant. And so, of course, we're hesitant about living our life without them. All the usual rhetoric around smoking tends to focus on bigging up our fears of life with cigarettes. And we're repeatedly told that smoking is unhealthy and antisocial. The aim, I guess, is to make us scared. To make us so scared of continuing to smoke in the hope that it'll overcome our fears of stopping smoking. Now, this approach is not particularly helpful to smokers. And I imagine that if this approach had worked for you, you wouldn't be watching this presentation now. Alan Carr's approach is the complete opposite. Our seminars focus on removing any worries that you have about becoming a non-smoker. We debunk the myths around weight gain and withdrawal from the drug, and the belief that life would be duller without cigarettes. We do it with a 5-hour group session of between 10 to 20 people, where the therapist, who was once a smoker themselves and who quit with this method, the therapist will take you through a process of getting into the right frame of mind to quit smoking happily and easily. And don't worry, we have plenty of regular cigarette breaks as we go through the seminar. The different modules that we go through are listed here, but essentially it's an examination of our smoking behaviour, of society's role in shaping our perceptions, and it's a process of dismantling the beliefs that we can't stop at all, that somehow stopping smoking will be unpleasant. Sir Anthony Hopkins said, being a smoker is like being trapped in a complicated maze. It's as if Alan Carr has a plan of that maze and can help you to navigate your way out. Sir Anthony Hopkins was one of Alan Carr's early clients, and he quit smoking happily and easily with this programme. In fact, we have many celebrity clients who quit smoking with our programme and who will speak happily about its effectiveness. These people are not paid ambassadors. These were people who once smoked and who quit easily and found the process enjoyable. We also have a high level of presence within the media. And I have to say that when people speak about our method, they tend to talk about a sense of freedom rather than a sense of sacrifice. For example, that quote there, I've never been more confident about not smoking. I mean, clearly that's not someone who's sat at home, counting the minutes and the hours since they put out their final cigarette. That's someone who's secure in knowing that they will not smoke again. That's what the Alan Carr method delivers. We have the highest success rates. These figures come from independent smoking cessation studies, which have been published in medical journals. Our success rates are shown to be over 53% after 12 months and 51% after 3 years. It's unprecedented in our field to have a study done for the length of 3 years. So we have nothing else to compare our method to. But the 12-month success rates, our closest competitor, if you like, is the NRT, nicotine replacement therapy, with the intensive service from your GP, and that shows a success rate of 20%. So our method is significantly higher than that. And what you don't get with a graph like this is the sense of freedom, the sense of feeling secure that you don't want to smoke. I don't envy people who smoke anymore. I don't feel tempted if I see someone smoking. I don't feel like I'm missing out on any level. And that didn't come through time and experience. I felt that when I finished my seminar. So we have many benefits, obviously, of stopping smoking, not least the improved health. When we say that your health improves when you quit smoking, we don't mean like your lung capacity improves after 10 years. What we mean is within days and weeks of you stopping smoking, you can noticeably see how your skin is changed, how it's improved in its texture, you get colour in your cheeks again, your ability to smell returns, you can taste your food again properly, your energy levels soar, which obviously has a knock-on effect with your productivity levels. Relationships improve. I don't think I fully appreciated when I quit smoking just how damaging smoking had been to my relationships. Because I might have been sitting there talking to someone, but my mind was on, you know, when am I going to be able to smoke? Or are you having a go at me about my smoking? And so when I quit smoking, all of those worries just disappeared. And I was more relaxed as an individual. I was calmer. More confidence as well. So there's a lot of self-loathing that can go on with smoking, and when you remove that element, your confidence returns. Obviously more money, because they're not cheap, are they? But the biggest thing has got to be freedom, just getting your freedom back and not feeling enslaved to the addiction to nicotine. There are many things that set us apart from other providers. One is we don't use drugs, so it doesn't matter what medication you might be on, it doesn't matter what medical condition that you have, we don't use drugs. So this approach is open to all. It doesn't matter if you're a casual smoker, a binge smoker, a chain smoker. It doesn't matter whether you had your first cigarette yesterday or whether you had your millionth cigarette yesterday, because this approach is one size fits all, if you like. We don't use shock tactics either. So this is not a patronising approach. It's an intelligent assessment of your smoking behaviour. And once you understand what motivates you to smoke, you can quit smoking easily. It's instant for most people. They only need that 1 5-hour seminar, although we do have other support available should you need it. We've got the highest success rates going. We know that putting yourself up to quit smoking, even just acknowledging that to yourself, that you want to quit smoking, takes courage. It puts you in a fairly vulnerable position, really. And so you want to give yourself the best chance of success. This is a big deal. Quitting smoking is going to majorly impact your quality of life and improve your quality of life, of course. So you want to give yourself the very best chance of success. Also, it's easy. For me, that's the biggest difference, is that it doesn't involve any big trauma or drama. You quit smoking. I'm not saying it's effortless, but it is easy and it's enjoyable. So most people who smoke, like I said at the beginning, do want to quit, but we just don't want to quit now because there's always some event in the not too distant future, some party or some stress at work or a holiday. There's always something that will allow us to keep putting off the day everyone will quit. And then before you know it, another year's gone by and we're still puffing away on cigarettes. So I wanted to say well done for watching the presentation. And if I were you, I'd grab this chance because it's free, for one. You've got nothing to lose at all. Normally people who come along to our seminars have paid £260 plus for their place to attend the course. Your employer is providing this to you for free. It's just 5 hours. You get to smoke throughout it, so it's not like you have to give up cigarettes before you attend. Yeah, and you have nothing to lose, and yet you have an incredible opportunity to grab your freedom back. So good luck if you do enter the prize draw, and I hope to see you soon.